On April 5th, 2015, the Lutheran Satire released an extremely popular video called Donald and Cunnell Meet Richard Dawkins. Despite their video being such a major success, getting over 2,000 comments, over 100,000 views, and over 2,000 likes, at the time of this writing, the person or persons behind the Lutheran Satire have totally quit, having not made a video in 2 months and not even been active for 2 months. It's quite bizarre that at a time when they were having such popularity and success, they would up and just quit for no apparent reason, although it may be because the person or persons behind the channel have an extremely busy schedule. But at any rate, the video makes blunders from beginning to end. The first blunder in the video is that the Lutheran Satire thinks that claims in the Bible should be taken as valid evidence of people rising from the dead for a person like Richard Dawkins.
Well, how about the multitude of miracles in the Bible, chief among them the resurrection of our Lord Jesus?
Oh, you sweet little simpletons, people don't rise from the dead.
Except for that one time Jesus rose from the dead. Yeah, that was awesome.
This is a very stupid point by the Lutheran Satire. Not only does it most likely commit a circular reasoning fallacy via people can rise from the dead because the Bible is true, and because the Bible is true, people can rise from the dead, but it's just stupid to think that claims in the Bible should be expected to stand as evidence to an atheist any more than claims in Hinduism or Islam or Mormonism should be expected to stand as evidence of anything to a Christian. But further, the Bible has to be taken with extreme skepticism and really should not be taken as evidence prima facie because, as Dr. Richard C. Carrier has explained, we don't know who told the stories in the Gospels, nor how reliable they are. And based on the evidence, the other Gospels are just embellished redactions of Mark.
Don't be absurd. I treat the Bible exactly the way I treat everything else. I'm a man of reason and evidence and facts. I'm a man of science, a world-renowned evolutionary biologist. I defy you to give me one example of something that I believe in despite no scientist ever having seen it happen.
Evolution.
Dang it.
The second blunder that the Lutheran Satire makes is their claim that no scientist has ever seen evolution happen. This is totally ignorant of biological evolution. Just a few minutes of research would have been enough to know that biological evolution has been observed in the lab and in the field. Microevolution has been observed in canines, and macroevolution or speciation has also been observed, for example, with the Lonicera fly.
But really, have you actually read your holy book? Your God is a heartless, hateful, murderous ogre. There's no reason to believe in such a vile deity.
I'm sorry, Patrick. I'm going to need a second to recover from that. Yeah, Patrick, stop in the name of logic before you break my brain. Placing your failure to properly understand the justice of the Almighty aside for a moment, did you honestly just argue that God doesn't exist because he's mean?
And the third blunder the Lutheran Satire makes is rather comically bad, as Hans Fien contradicts his own script. He has the Dawkins character say there is no reason to believe in such a vile deity as the Christian God. But when Donald and Cunnell take Dawkins to task, Fien contradicts his own script and takes Dawkins to task for claiming God doesn't exist because he's mean, which of course the Dawkins character didn't say. Also, funny enough, if God was mean, as in being unkind, cruel, or malicious, that God would not exist, since it would not be a maximally great being that thus possesses omnibenevolence or be wholly good or worthy of worship. That is one of the fundamental qualities of what it means to be God, a being that is wholly good and worthy of worship.